Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be testing out my Talaria Mx4 and if it's still worth buying in 2026. And I'm going to be doing stuff like testing if it's good for jumps, top speed, and trail riding and street riding. Today's video, I'm just going to be talking about if this bike is still worth it to buy in 2026. Because I've had this bike now for a few months and I'm just, I know stuff about it, but it's gonna be a really short video and yeah, just like top speed test, trail riding, capability, stuff like that, like mods, whatever. But let's get into the video. Oh crap. Shoot, I wasn't focusing. Before we get to top speed test, because that's what I'm doing first, because that's what I feel like doing, and because we're at 34% and I want to have as much battery as I can right now while recording the video. So what I was saying here is that I'm at 35%, and obviously the top speed now is not going to be the same as if it was at 100, but it's going to be close. And I'll just tell you now, I've got 116 kilometers per hour top speed at 100% if you want to Google that. But let's get to the top speed right now. And before I go, bro, let me straighten my bars. Holy crap. Alright, that's actually straight. But I have the GPS. I'm gonna have it in the top left. So y'all will see the top speed there. I don't know what it is with this battery, but let's go to the spot. Please don't let there be any cops. Alright, a lot of cops like to camp here, like he just is down there. I really hope I'm not fried. I don't know if y'all can see him down there. Look at that. He's camping, bro. I'm scared. Wait, he might come after me, so. Alright, so the cop did not see us. But we're gonna go top speed test now. I have the GPS on now. Let's go. Alright, full throttle. I promise this isn't sped up, but it's in my hand. But 51 is not bad at 30%. If I was at 100, I could easily hit 60, I would say. In my book and in anyone's, I think this would be a pass. Hopefully that recording was good. Top speed would have been up there. That's not even like full speed because of battery. Now, moving on to the next thing for this bike is going to be jumps. Here are some clips of jumps I've hit. And, holy. Nobody's at the field. I was gonna play soccer earlier. Now it's time for a jump test on this bike. Let's see some jumps I've hit before. That was across from there, and some kid comes up to me on an electric scooter. He's like little though. He's like 5th grade. He said, but he was talking about how it only went 12 miles an hour, and that my bike was cool and stuff, and I was like, thank you. I thought he was gonna recognize me from my channel or whatever, but I'm not that famous. Hopefully I can get sponsors or something and get more.
Migongo glass here. Migongo glass. Holy crap! Now we got me bombo clad coming. Holy crap! We got big bombo clad here. Big bombo clad. Damn! Damn!
honestly, those jumps were pretty high. The camera doesn't do the justice, but I count that.
This bike does on the trails. This bike did jump pass the jump test, as you saw. There's so many big roots and stuff. Like, look at this right here. Easy. I like barely felt that. And dude, this bike is handling it like a champ. And there's not battery rattle like a lot of bikes do have. Like this, like a Sur-On.
Enough talking, let's get to some quiet
but fast, extreme trail riding. Let's go. Crap. I almost went straight into the tree, bro. Holy. Wait, I think I'm just gonna go around. Oh crap. What have I got myself into? Holy crap. Alright, maybe I'll just go over next time. Oh crap. Anyways, hold up. I like how my wheel slips every time I take off. It's fun. Or any turns. It's like slippery. Oh, of course, another log. So even with basically supermoto tires, you could ride trails with this bike, and the suspension is great for it too. And I'm not that picky though, but it passes the trail test.
Thank you guys
I'm
so
not
much for
gonna lie.
3K on that video. Helped me a lot. Please help me get monetized. Subscribe. But we're not done with the video. This is just like I'm just referencing. Regen. Also, another feature on this bike is that it has adjustable regen. So once you're past 90%, so at like 89, literally right on the mark. For example, this bike unlocks regen levels, so you don't have to waste your brakes. Like, look, I'm not even gonna hit the brakes. Look at my fingers. I tap the up arrow. Look. And I stopped. And we're going downhill, by the way, a little bit. No, this is bad. This is actually bad. Dude, if the dirt breaks, it's over. I might die. Or my bike is gone. Loose. Holy crap. I'm not coming back through there. You have to have it on all the time. And this is not stock light, but I don't have a switch for it still, because I got a plug and play Baja light. But it's still very nice, and the stock light is good. I just wanted a Baja for the looks. But let me take a break at the creek. Holy crap, those are some big creaky chops. Alright, let's flip this rocks. Oh crap, look, look. Let me try to catch him. Oh, got him. Little crawfish. Look at him, this is a really dark color. Let's let him go. Go. Pretty cool creek, honestly. Let me keep exploring by myself. But nice little cool guy. Out of here. But if you're new to trail riding, if you didn't know, you have to kind of stand up when you're going over bumps and stuff, so that you're not just like vibrating and stuff. But suspension on this bike is really good, and I'm happy with it. But I'm getting out of here. Just explored the creek a bit, you know, and yeah. But I think that's gonna end today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. This bike is honestly still worth it in the year 2026, even 2027. You don't have to have the fastest bike and stuff like a freaking Ultra B. Like, dude, this thing will catch up with an Ultra B if I had to be honest. Before I end the video, which is in a few moments, I forgot to mention that this bike for wheelies. So let me put some wheelie clips on. You guys can judge. I'm not the best, but I might throw some supermotos on. Hopefully I can get those, maybe a sponsor. But let me just show you the clips before we end the video. And just keep up with me.
Go.
It's a car.
Not bad, but this bike could definitely be better with some supermotos, and my brakes were not bled. But I don't think I did too bad, so I think it passes because it has enough power. Even Sronster said it. And to answer the question, is this bike worth it in 2026? I would say yes. I mean, it can jump, it can do wheelies, it passes all these tests I've thrown at it. The only cons is literally nothing. And it's worth the price because the most I've seen for one used on like Facebook Marketplace is like 3.5k, which is not too bad. And just look at the mileage and condition of the bike. But yeah, this bike overall is a really good bike for the price. Better than a Sur-Ron, faster than a Sur-Ron, faster than most bikes, even in today's wide market of bikes. But yeah.
But yeah, stay tuned and I'll see you guys in the next one.